Hey, what's up, y'all? It's ARENAVINCENT back up in here, exploring life like always. You know what it's time for. 2023 Major League Baseball Championship Series predictions is going down. Basically, Championship Series are the NLCS and the ALCS. Again, National League, American League, 2013 Major League Baseball playoffs. Round 3, if you want to keep it that way, I'm going to give you my predictions, my picks on what team's going to make it to the World Series. They're going to win their league championship. So they're going to hang a banner no matter what. It's going to be a little banner or whatever. I call it a baby ring. That they're going to get what they're going to get and then move on to the World Series. But first of all, let me give you my NLDS and ALDS. That's the divisional series or divisional round 2 prediction results. Let's get into it. As you know, your homie ARENAVINCENT in the National League. I went with chalk. So that means I took the Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves both to move on. I did not like the Arizona Diamondbacks. They eliminated the team I root for, which is my Brew Crew, the Milwaukee Brewers. So I kind of didn't care for look, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a fucking Angel fan, a San Francisco Giant fan, and a Milwaukee Brewer fan. So I can't stand the Dodgers, but I took the Dodgers to win. I just wanted to get rid of Arizona. I didn't really care for them. You know what I mean? But that did not happen. Kershaw was typical playoff Kershaw. And they got swept. But it's a best of 5. You got to win 3 games. And the big bats, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman were not performing. And that's what happens in baseball. The funny thing is a lot of people who I'm not going to talk shit on the Dodgers when they got their quote-unquote Mickey Mouse championship or Mickey Mouse World Series. Because if it was your team who won that World Series, you might call it the COVID series, whatever, but still every fucking team played 60 games. You know what I mean? So, I get it. It's a short season. I even said that in my video when the Dodgers did win that 2020 World Series is that reason why they were healthy because they only played 60 games. You know what I mean? So, but anyway. But as you know, the Dodgers were injured. They're basically the starting pitching for the Dodgers were all wiped out. You know what I mean? They were all injured. So, I got that pick wrong. The fucking Arizona Diamondbacks continue to win. This time, they had the lead in all 3 games they won. In the Brewer series, they had to come back from deficits. So now they've learned how to win in the playoffs, holding the lead, and they learned how to win coming back from the lead. So this is the championship series. They're going to advance. They advanced too. So let's see what happens there. So I got that pick wrong. And then the Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia Phillies is a powerhouse lineup. So don't get me wrong. But the hype surrounding the Braves was so up there. You know what I mean? What they did in the regular season is what they did, man. They accomplished a shot. So I picked the Braves. They did not get it done. Bryce Harper, we can say before he hit his home runs and all that crazy shit, he fucked up that one game. I think it was game 2 when he overran the bases, man. He overran it. He fucked up. But I believe he came back and he paid it back. You know what I mean? He said, here you go, Philly. Sorry. I'm going to help you win and help us advance. So they did what they had to do. I got that pick wrong. So for the National League, I got both picks wrong. All right. And so the Philadelphia Phillies will be taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks in a championship series. And then next is the American League divisional round. Again, I had I picked against the Rangers. I got that pick wrong. Bruce Bochy again. I had the Orioles because I just wanted to see the Orioles advance. Bruce Bochy led team. I knew I shouldn't root against y'all. But the Orioles did get, just could not do anything against the Rangers. And the Rangers moved on, so I got that pick wrong. And last but not least, it was the Houston Astros versus the Minnesota Twins. Your homie ARENAVINCENT had the Houston Astros to move on, so I got that pick right. So I went 1 and 3. I got 1 pick right and the rest wrong for the divisional Series. All right. Now let's get into it. National League Championship Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. You know what I mean? Every time they show like the celebrations and stuff, that's what kind of turns me off, because the players say some stupid shit, or the coaches say some dumb shit. And I get it, I mean, they're celebrating. You got to celebrate anytime you win, anytime you advance. So I ain't mad at you. So sometimes this rubs me the wrong way, though, when I hear people say shit, when, even if they're on the winning side. So I don't really like any of these teams, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Philadelphia Phillies to defeat the Arizona Diamondbacks and move on to the World Series once again, being back-to-back National League champions. I'm taking the Philadelphia Phillies to eliminate the Arizona Diamondbacks, shock them, finally giving them a loss and more losses in the playoffs for the 2023 season. Philadelphia Phillies over the Arizona Diamondbacks. And last but not least, in the American League Championship Series, it is an all-Texas championship series. Hank Hill would be praising this. Hank Hill from King of the Hill, I remember he wanted the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys an all-Texas Super Bowl. But this is an all-Texas championship series. Bruce Bochy or Dusty Baker, just the way I look at it. I'm taking Dusty Baker and the Houston Astros. I know everybody's tired of the Astros. Everybody hates the Astros. The Astros proved it, that they didn't have to cheat last year. They won their title. Dusty Baker got his ring. But guess what, baby? Why not, Dusty? Let's go again. Let's get that World Series. Let's get to that World Series. So I'm taking the Houston Astros to defeat the Texas Rangers and move on to the World Series. So that's what I got in the Championship Series. National League, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the American League, I'm taking the Houston Astros, basically a repeat of last year's World Series, which maybe not that good, or people might be tired of seeing that, but that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm rooting for. So again, Philadelphia Phillies over the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Houston Astros over the Texas Rangers. Again, those are my picks. If you agree, disagree, that's what the comment section is for. Don't be afraid to drop a comment. These games, again, best of 7 series. First team to win 4 games moves on to the World Series. And that's it. And that's all. As always, thank you for exploring the arena we call life. Your homie, Arena Vincent. Vincent365 production. Novello. You know what to do. Give me that like, give me that share. Link in the description to the podcast. I'll be dropping a new episode this week for sure. Because I try to drop 1 episode a month. So check it out. Check out the other podcast episodes as well. And then all my social medias will be down there as well. There you go, man. Who I got? National League, American League Championship Series, Houston Astros, and the Philadelphia Phillies are going to move on. Peace.